We are live, so we can start.
Hello everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. How are you all? As I can see, there are some people who are watching the session. So can you just write a good afternoon so that I may know that there are so many people here? Yeah, I can see there are some people. So how are you all, and how is your preparation going on? Because definitely, if you are attending the session, definitely you are preparing for GATE exam, whether you are in final year or you are in or you are doing you are taking a drop. So definitely you will be preparing for GATE exam, right? So can you tell me how your preparation is going on? There is one person, Vimisha. Hi Vimisha, how are you? Okay, so before starting this session, I want to tell you about this some small things about this session. Then in this session, we are going to discuss challenges a student faces during his drop year or during her drop year. Because what happens generally when suppose there are so many students who give a GATE exam in the final year, but due to some reasons they don't get good rank in the final year. So what happens generally, they take a drop year because they have some confidence in them that yes, if they will prepare for one more year, they will get a good rank. So that's why they take a drop. And sometimes people don't have any other options and they want to go for PSUs, they want to go for masters, and for that they have to give the GATE exam. So that's why also some people give the GATE exam. So that time also they have some confidence. Yes, if I'm doing any kind of preparation for this exam, so then I will be getting a good rank. Okay, so that's why they take some drop here. So today we are going to discuss whether you are a final year student or you're a student who's already taking a drop. So definitely you'll be facing some kind of challenges. So in this session, we are going to discuss those challenges. Also, we are going to discuss that how you can overcome those challenges. Okay, so please stay connected till that session ends. You will be getting some definition. You will be getting some tips to overcome those challenges. Okay, so let's start the session. Yeah, good afternoon, Ashok. So let me give you a small introduction. Just a second. So my name is Gaurav Lohar. I'm a faculty of mechanical engineering in the GATE Academy. I teach thermodynamics and heat transfer subject, and I have been teaching these two subjects from last 3 years. And I have taken more than 50 plus schedules till now, and across I can say in all the states, major of the states. So some states are remaining. So definitely we'll be taking some batches in those states also, because we are feeling that offline classes will start very soon. Also, because so many people ask me, sir, why did you came in teaching? Why did you come in teaching? And why did you join any kind of field job like PSUs and other jobs? So the best thing about this teaching is that I have to tell only those things which I already know. Okay, I don't need to do any extra effort for that. And in this teaching field, if I'm getting so much respect, which I do not get in any other, which I do not get in any other profession. So can you tell me any other profession in which you'll be getting so much respect? So this is one of the best thing. That's why I'm doing this teaching as my, or like I said, I have choose teaching as my career. Okay, so let's start this session. So you already know that what are the benefits of GATE exam. Do you aware about that? Definitely you will be aware about that. Do you know? Tell me yes or no. Yeah, Satish, good afternoon. Shitish, this video is for that. What are the challenges you will face during the drop year? Okay, so it's about that only. Okay, so can you tell me what are the benefits of GATE, all of you? Because I can see there are so many people. So can you tell me what are the benefits of GATE exam? Please tell me. I want to know from your side. What are the benefits of GATE exam? Can you tell me? Ashok, Kshitij, and Bimisha, Javed Sheikh. Because I can see there are so many people. So please tell me better. Because you must be aware about the GATE, benefits of GATE exam, right? So that's why you're attending this session, because it's all about that only. Because if you're taking a drop year for the GATE exam, so definitely you must be aware about the benefits of GATE exam, right? So let me tell you small things about this GATE exam. That is importance of GATE exam. If you crack the GATE exam, you can go in PSUs, you can go in government organizations like DRDO and BRC. You can do masters from premium institutes like IITs and NITs. You have an option of direct PhD. Okay, if you crack the GATE exam, if you get a good rank in the GATE exam, you have an option of direct PhD. Also, you have some other options of higher education from abroad. That means you can go in some foreign institutes. Okay, so because there are some foreign institutes who are recruiting on the, or who are taking admission on the basis of GATE exam, just like University of Munich, Nanyang Technical University. So there are some universities which are taking admissions on the basis of GATE. So yes, this is the importance of GATE exam. So that's why so many people take drop year to prepare for this exam, because it is very important exam for engineers. Okay, as compared to other exams, it is more important as compared to other exams, because this exams gives us a lot of opportunities after the after we crack this exam. So that's why it is more important. So now my question is it really beneficial to take a drop year? What do you think, people? Just I'm asking you, is it really beneficial to take a drop year for this GATE exam? Tell me yes or no. Tell me yes or no. Is it really beneficial? What do you think? I want to know your side. See, I know what I feel. I will tell you that also. But I want to know from your side, is it really helpful or is it really beneficial to take a drop year in the GATE for the GATE exam? Yes or no? What do you think? Tell me. I can see your comments. Please interact with me, because I'm here to interact with you people. So please interact with me. Is it really beneficial to take a drop year for this GATE exam? Yes or no? Okay, Kshitij is saying yes. What about other people? Ashok, Javed, Tinisha. So it's raining outside. So I'm afraid that current is not going. Okay. So if you ask me that, sir, is it really beneficial? Then I will tell you yes, a big yes, because there are so many benefits of taking a drop year for this GATE exam. Okay, first of all, some benefits are there, like you can go for PSUs, that I already told you. Why GATE exam is important? Because you will be getting so many opportunities. But why should you take a drop? Okay, if suppose you are not getting a rank in a final year, then definitely if you want to take a drop year, then yes, definitely you can go for that. Definitely, without thinking, you can go for that, because the opportunities after the GATE exam you are getting, that are very, there are so many opportunities you are getting after the GATE exam. So definitely you should go for a drop year if you are not going anywhere else. Okay, so definitely you should go for drop year if you don't have any financial strain, if your parents allow you to do some kind or take some kind of drop year, so definitely you should go. So what is the major benefit of drop year if you take? Okay, so I'm not telling you in terms of your future. I'm telling you what are the benefits you will be getting as compared to a final year student. Because suppose if you are preparing in the final year and you are preparing by taking a drop year, then what will be the difference? So what are the benefits of taking a drop year as compared to final year students? I'm going to tell that. First one, you will be having a fixed target. See, suppose you are a final year student. So what happens in final year? Suppose your final year starts from July. Okay, July or August. So what happens? There are 2 midterms. Then there are final sem exams. In 7th sem, you have to do some kind of industrial training also. Okay, minor project also. So these kind of things are there. If you see in final year, if you see in final year, so there are so many things. Okay, there are so many things in the final year. You have to go to college daily. Okay, so you cannot give that much amount of time. First of all, you cannot give that much amount of time, and you don't have a fixed target. That what happens? You have to compromise, or you have to manage in between your GATE exam and in between your college exams. Okay, because college exams are also equally important, right? So you have to manage some time for college exams also. Otherwise, you will be getting back, and you will not get degree on your time. Okay, so definitely you have to give some time there. So you don't have a fixed target in that time. If you ask me, so what happens in final years? So then in final years we have to give some time to midterm exams. We have to give some time for industrial training. So these kind of things are there. So there is no fixed target for us. We cannot devote ourselves to our single goal, that is for the GATE exam. But when you are taking a drop, suppose you start preparation after the final year, that is in the May or June, you don't have any other things. Okay, you just have to go for your GATE exam. That is easily you can devote 10 to 12 hours on daily basis. You don't need to attend the classes. You don't need to worry about the midterm exams. You don't need to worry about the semester exam. So this is the biggest benefit you will be having in the drop year, that you will be having a fixed target. Okay, but it will be very good if you can manage it this final year. You don't need to take the drop. But I'm telling you, in that case, when you don't get a good rank in the final year, because so many people tell me because I have heard so many things from the students itself that, sir, in the final year these kind of problems we face, that's why we cannot we could not give proper time to this gate exam, and that's why we could not get a good rank. Okay, so on the basis of that only, I'm telling you that yes, if you are taking a drop year, then you will be having a fixed target that yes, gate, nothing else. So you can easily devote your entire time to this exam. So this will be the biggest benefit of drop year you will be having. Okay. The second thing, exactly enough time. Because what happens, suppose you are starting your preparation in the final year, like in the seventh semester in the month of June, July, or August. Okay. So you will be having roughly 6 months and 7 months. So in those 7 months, just forget about 2 months. Why? Because you need to give the semester exam, you need to give the midterms, you need to go for industrial training. So 2 months you can easily remove from that 7 months. So you will be having roughly 5 months. So in those 5 months, you have to go to college also, you have to attend the college classes also. So these kind of things you have to do. So there are so many things. So you will not be having enough time. It will be very typical to manage after 6 hours of college classes to give 6 hours in the gate preparation. It is very typical. But if you can manage, then it will be okay. But I'm talking about those students who did not get any good rank in the gate exam just because of these things. So what will happen if you take a drop? You will be having enough time. Okay, you can easily devote 8 to 10 hours or 12 hours on daily basis. Okay, so you can prepare all the subjects, because I have heard with so many students, sir, in final year we did not have enough amount of time. So that's why what we did, we prepared only 6 or 7 subjects, and according to that we got the marks, like 60 marks, 40 marks, 50 marks, 55 marks. Okay, but there is no meaning of 55 marks. Frankly speaking, if you are getting 55 marks in the gate exam, so I'm talking about mechanical because I belong from mechanical now. So there is no meaning of 55 marks in the mechanical. Okay, no, neither you will get any PSU, nor you will be getting called from any IIT. Okay, so there is no meaning of that. So in the drop year, you'll be getting enough time for the preparation. That means you can devote your entire time for the GATE exam. This is the benefits. Okay, there are some challenges also. I'm going to tell you those challenges, but these are the benefits. Okay, so if you're taking a drop year, definitely you will be having enough amount of time, or you will be having a fixed target. So when we have a fixed target, now we will not be distracted generally, but there are some other distractions also. So we are going to discuss that. So there are some problems. The future. So there's one comment. Sir, only 2 subjects complete as a dropper. So, but till now, if you are because if you are a if you are a student who is taking a drop year, so you have enough amount of time. Suppose it is August is finished. Okay, September, October, December, January. You have 5 months. If you do 10 hours study on daily basis, but that will be more than enough. I can give you a guarantee that you will get a good rank if you are 10 hours a day. And definitely out of 24 hours, if you don't have any other task, then you can easily give 10 hours. Only it's about interest of matter, that you are interested in this or not. If you are interested, you can easily give 10 hours, because see, some of the things I'm telling you with my personal experience, because I have also taken a drop year when I was after the BTech in 2015-16. So I have also experienced, I have faced so many things during the drop year. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you these things. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you the challenges on the basis of my personal experience and on the basis of my students' experience, that what they felt when they were taking a drop. So there was a problems. Definitely you'll be feeling these problems if you take a drop year. First problem, you will be having a lot of tension and a lot of stress in your mind. Why? Because you have invested your 4 hours in the BTech. Now you are again investing 1 hour. And if you see, there will be no certificate of this 1 hour. Oh, sorry, 1 year. Oh, not hour, 1 year, 1 year. You have already invested your 4 years in BTech. Now you are going to invest one more year for those subjects only, which you already studied in the BTech. Okay, which already, if you see like this, if you see from this perspective, you're going to invest your 1 year for those subjects only which you have already studied in the BTech, and you will not be getting any kind of certificate for this. You'll not be getting any kind of certificates for this. So there will be some tension and there will be some stress in your mind. Why? Because what will happen? Because suppose if you are from a middle class family, and I'm assuming that we are all are from a middle class family. So we have some financial restrictions. Okay, suppose you have to if you're joining any coaching. Okay, doesn't matter which institute you are joining, but you have to give some 40,000, 50,000 rupees fees. Okay, after that, if you are going for offline classes, then if you're going outside from your city, then there will be room rent, mess fee, these kind of things you have to pay, and these burden will go on your parents, right? This burden will go on your parents, as simple as that. So there will be tension for that also. Okay, and there will be tension for that. Like suppose if I'm not getting a good rank in this drop year also, then what will happen? So these kind of stresses will be there in your mind. Definitely it will there. Okay. So at the time you have to be confident. You have to relax at the time, because if you will take so much tension, if you think about so many things about your future, then definitely you cannot perform well. Okay, you cannot perform well. And just don't think that gate is the only opportunity. There are so many other exams, so be prepared for those exams also. So definitely, if you are preparing in the right direction, in some exams you will be getting good rank. No, it's not about gate only. Okay, there are so many other exams also, like SSC JE exams, SSC RRB JE exams, some PSUs exams, other DMRC exam, ISRO exams. There are so many other exams. Okay, so just because what happens with people, they think that gate is the only opportunity. There's no other exam, but it is not the thing. Okay, there are so many other exams, so that's why they get tensed. But what happen if I am not selected in gate? Okay, I know that this is the main exam for engineers. This is the best exam for engineers because it gives you so many opportunities. But there are some other exams too, so don't take too much tension. Second thing, you will be getting distracted. Have you seen these kind of distractions like social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube? Have you seen these kind of distractions? Yes or no? Do you feel that these are the distractions in your studies? Tell me yes or no. Do you really feel that these are the distractions in your studies? Yes or no? Do you really feel that? Because I felt that when I was taking the drop, so at that time Instagram was not there, but yeah, Facebook was there in 2015-16. I was not using Instagram, but Facebook I was using at the time. I was not using Instagram or Facebook. I was using YouTube. I was using, but at the time net was also not free, na. At that time, net was also not free, completely free. Like we have to pay like when if I'm talking about my time, it was 15-16. So for 2 GB, we have to pay 98 rupees. Okay, for 2 GB data, we have to pay 98 to 99 rupees at that time. But right now, it is completely free. You will be having 2 GB data for one day. Okay, so definitely at that time, this distractions was not that much. But right now, in the current situation, if you see because we start surfing on Instagram or we start surfing on this Facebook, so we can spend more than 1 or 2 hours easily by just surfing. We are just seeing the videos, and there is no meaning of those videos. Okay, maybe there are some videos which will give us some kind of knowledge or some kind of you can say updates, which will give with some videos will give us updates of what is happening in the across the globe. But majority of videos are there is that is a waste of time. So these are the easiest distraction, because what will happen? I suppose if you are taking a drop here, okay, it's not about a drop year. Whether you are in final year, third year, the second year, first year, or you are preparing for any other exam, doesn't matter. These are the basic distractions you will be having. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, these kind of things. So please, so when you are taking a drop here, okay, now I want to ask you one question from you. Okay, you are going to invest your 1 year. You are going try to understand my question. You are going to invest your one entire year just for your future. Can you sacrifice these, or can you sacrifice your mobile phone for 1 year? Tell me yes or no. Can you sacrifice your mobile phone for 1 year? Yes or no? Tell me. Can you sacrifice your mobile phone for 1 year? Or can you switch off when you study? Like in the daytime, when you're studying, when you're attending classes, can you switch off your mobile phone? Can you do this? I have PM installed already, but it's little. Yeah, it's difficult, Kshitij. I know that. That's what I'm asking. So that's why I asked this question. That's why I'm asking this question, particular question. That why? That can you do this? All of you, Mr. Setu, Kshitij, future PSU. Oh, your name is very good, yeah. Future PSU, and I'm impressed. Ashok, Javed. So, beta, you have to do this because what you are going to do, you are going to invest your 1 year. Just understand the meaning of 1 year. Suppose if you are going to do job, if you are earning only 25,000 per month, so then also you are sacrificing at least 3 lakh rupees for 1 year, and 3 lakh is not a small amount. You are sacrificing 3 lakh rupees. You are giving your tuition fees. If you are not living at your home, then you are paying the room rent, mess fee. So approximately 5 lakh rupees you are sacrificing. Okay, for this 1 year drop. And after that also, if you will not get a good rank just because of these distractions, because you are wasting your time, just remember one thing: when you are surfing on Facebook, when you are surfing on Instagram, no, some other person who is already studying. Wait, are you getting my point? If you are not studying, so that at that time, just think like this: if I am not studying, if I'm wasting my time in some other stuff, then at that time the other person is studying and he will be getting a good rank or he will be getting good marks as compared to me. Okay, this should be the attitude in you. Okay, you do not need to waste a single minute. Okay, because you have a fixed target, so stick to your target. You cannot distract. Okay, you don't have any option of distractions. So please be away from these distractions. Please keep your phone on silent, not on silent mode. Yeah, just put it on switch off. Okay. See, if you think like there will be some friends and they will pura maan jayenge aisa kuch, so it doesn't happen. Okay, it doesn't happen. If they are your real friends, they will be always with you, whatever the situation will be. Because it happened with me in 2015-16 when I was taking a drop. I was in Jaipur. So at that time I used to switch off my mobile phone. Okay, so when I was studying or when I was taking classes. So at the time I used to do like this. So those who are my real friends. Those people are still with me. Okay, doesn't matter whatever the situation. So at the time they understood my situation. As simple as that. Okay, I never during that 1 year or during that 10 months, I did not used to go anywhere for ऐसे घूमने फिरने के लिए या फिर just for tea purpose like this. So I did not used to go anywhere. So they understood my situation. So if they are your real friends, they will understand each and every situation. So it doesn't matter. Okay. So you need to stay away from the distractions. So this is a major problem. These are the short-term distractions. Because suppose if you are studying, just you will get a notification from Instagram. You will start surfing on Instagram, and you will successfully waste 1 day, 1 hour. You will successfully waste 1 hour. So these are the short-term distractions. But when you will go for drop year, you will be having some long-term distractions also. Like what will happen with you, I would like to tell you. Because when I was taking the drop year in 2015-16, so I was 21 years old at the time. So when I was 21, so before that, before that drop year, in the history of my 21 years of life, I did not go gym. I did not think about learning the guitar. But when I was taking the drop year now, so I thought I have too much time now because I completed my BTech. Now I have too much time. Now I'm going. I will go to gym. I will be a bodybuilder. Now I will learn guitar. I will impress a girl. So these kind of things will happen with you also. If you're taking a drop year, you will think like you will be having too much time because your BTech semester, 8 semester will be completed in April or May. Okay. Suppose from the June you will be starting your batch. So suppose you are taking 4 hours or 5 hours online class or offline class, whatever it will be. After the 2 3 hours you will be studying. So after that you will think like I have too much of time. Okay, and you will start these kind of things, whether you can go for dance class, whether you can go for music class, whether you can go for gym. And basically these are the distractions. These are the long-term distractions. Believe me, beta, these are the long-term distractions because if you're going for a music class, if you're going for a dance class, you are investing your 1 hour or 2 hour on a daily basis in that time. So just think about that. What if you invest that same time in your studies only? Definitely you will be having a good conceptual understanding. Definitely you will be having more knowledge as compared to other people. Okay, so remember one thing again, when you are doing these kind of stuff, like you are going to gym, so at that time some other person is studying and he will be getting good marks. Okay, it's all about hard work. It's all about hard work which pays off. Okay, if you are getting distracted from your hard work, definitely you are not deserving candidate. Remember this thing, you know. So please be aware of these kind of things. These are the long-term distractions, and it can be any distractions. Yeah, long-term distractions can be any distractions. Like suppose if you we are young people, so we will be having girlfriends, we will be having boyfriends, right? So you are chatting on daily basis. So that will not come in exam, beta. So just take a 1 year break because you are going to invest your 1 year in studies. So at the time you have to leave, you have to compromise with so many things. So if you are taking a drop year, so please compromise with all other things because why you are taking a drop year, don't forget that you are taking a drop here just because to get a good rank in the gate exam. So don't forget that. Okay, so these are some distractions. Now, there will be some times when you will be having lack of confidence. Okay, definitely there will be some times when that time you will be having lack of confidence. Suppose because what happened with me now in the month of October and November, because when I was preparing, so to finish the syllabus fast, so they started taking offline classes 9 hours, 10 hours. So I used to attend 10 hours classes on daily basis. So I did not have time of revision. Okay, so that time I got this much. That time it happened with me. That yes, how can I do? How will I manage all these things? Because I'm attending 10 hours classes on daily basis. Or in the month of December, I used to attend the classes of 12 hours from 7 morning to the 9 night. Okay, so in between there are 2 hours break, 1 hour lunch break, and half an hour, two breaks were there. So I used to go class in the 7 a.m. in the morning, and I come out from the class in the 9 p.m. Okay, so when I will revise, tell me, over 12 hours of class means almost if I study about one subject, suppose 50 hour subject, so 25% of syllabus is done in one day. So that also I have attended at that time. So that time my confidence was very low that how will I manage? How will I revise? Because I don't have time for revision. But that time also I used to study for 4 hours after my classes. I used to sleep only for 3 hours or 4 hours sometimes. I did this kind of things. Okay, I did, and you have to compromise with it. You have to do with it. If you have selected as a, if you're going for a drop year, you have a fixed target, so that means you have to do some kind of compromises. अरे यार ऐसा होता था like uh, for so many days I did not talk with my parents. Okay, like for 5 days or 6 days because I was too much busy with my classes. So at the time, these kind of compromise I have done and the drop year. Okay, so if you will not do any kind of compromises, if you're not stick towards your goal, you will be having a lack of confidence. You'll feel like I cannot do it. It's not my cup of tea. Okay, it will happen with you. So be prepared with that, and it's completely normal, beta. It's completely normal. If you're feeling like this, I can't do this. It's completely normal. It's not like you cannot do it. Actually, you cannot do it. It's not like that. If you're getting this kind of feeling, it's completely normal. Because what happens now when we prepare for something, we have some kind of fear in us. Okay, when we start preparing for something, we have some kind of fear in us that what if we fail, so that will give us a lack of confidence. Okay, but it's completely normal. That's time, and that time we have to just relax and we have to focus on our studies. That's it. You will be having a burden of your own expectation because you will be having your own expectation that yes, I'm taking a drop here. So why, first of all, why you are taking a drop here? Just because you have confidence on yourself, right? You have confidence of yourself and you have some expectation from you. Okay, you have some expectation from you that yes, I will get a good rank, I will go to PSU, or I will go to IIT, or I will go to some foreign institutes. So these kind of expectations you will be having from yourself. Okay, so you have that burden in your mind. But suppose if a thought is coming in your mind that what if I'm not getting a good rank? So at the time you will be getting like, what is happening with me? What if I'm not getting a good rank? Then what will I do? So these kind of thoughts will be coming in your mind just because you have burden of your own expectation, and there will be burden of your family expectation also. So they will also be having some kind of expectation from you that our son is doing these kind of things, so definitely you'll be getting a good rank. After that, he'll be getting a good job. And if your financial background is not good, so they will have some more expectation from you. Okay, so you will be having these kind of expectations. So it is the biggest problem, and you have to deal with it. Okay, you cannot deny that you don't have any expectation, your parents or your family is not having any kind of expectation. You cannot deny that. Okay, so this is the pressure on you. So this is one of the major problem you will be facing while a drop year. So are you getting my point? There are so many things, so many problems you'll be getting while doing a drop year. Are you getting my point, all of you? Yes or no? Is it possible to get a good rank in GATE in this 5 months, and how to remember concepts? So, Setu, how to remember concepts? Okay, I will tell you. Don't worry. Just give me some time. I'll try to tell you. Just give me some time. So these are the challenges. Now we are going to discuss how to overcome these challenges. Okay, now we have to discuss how to overcome these challenges. So first thing, oh sorry, one more thing will be there. One more thing will be there. There's frustration or irritation. Because what will happen with time now? Suppose you are going in the month of October, November. So at the time you have already studied 5 subjects, 6 subjects. Okay, so that time you will be getting irritated. How to remember all these things? It's not my cup of tea. There is too much syllabus in the GATE exam, and you will be frustrated. And but believe me, it's completely normal. It's completely normal if you're getting irritated, if you're getting frustrated. Okay, it's completely normal. There is nothing new in this. Even who is getting a first rank in the GATE exam year one, if you ask him that what problems he felt at that time, so he will also say that he was once upon a time in one time was there when he was getting irritated, he was also frustrated because there are the syllabus of this GATE exam is too vast, right? So definitely you'll be having this feeling also, but don't worry about that. Just focus on your studies, just believe in yourself. You'll be doesn't matter whether you're getting irritated or frustrated. Okay, so now I will tell you how to go away from this kind of problems. Okay, so what are the solutions of these problems? So first of all, you need to keep your motivation on, dedication on, focus on, and excuses off. Why I'm saying like this? Suppose if I'm telling you, if you're taking a drop here and you are only doing 3 hours 4 hours of studies on daily basis, and some other person who is doing more than 5 hours, more than 6 hours of daily studies, so and you are giving me any kind of excuses that why you are not studying, and if you are making any kind of reason for that, so all those reasons are excuses. All those, whether it is valid or not, doesn't matter. If you are giving me any reason that due to this reason you cannot study, whether it is valid or not valid, all those things are excuses. Okay, definitely, because I have seen so many examples. So there are so many things are going on with the people. So that's why I can say that all are excuses. Suppose if you have a proper bed for your sleeping, if you are eating proper food, so you don't require anything else. Okay, If you're giving me any other reason, so that will be excuses. Okay, if you cannot study because you don't have food to eat, so that is a proper valid reason. Yes, that you can say, like, because you don't have a proper food to eat, so that's why you cannot study. So that I can understand. But if you are having a proper home to sleep, you're having a proper bed for sleeping, you are having a proper food to eat, and then after that you are making any kind of excuse, any kind of reason that you could not study due to this reason, so that will be excuse. That will be excuse for sure. Okay. Okay. So don't make any kind of excuses. Please turn your dedication on. What happens in dedication? Dedication means, see, the meaning of dedication is karna hai, matlab karna hai at any cost. We have to do it at any cost. Doesn't matter what is going around. I have to do it. Okay. Suppose if you are making any kind of schedule, like you have to study 5 hours on a daily basis. But suppose one day, if you miss, so next day you have to study 10 hours on 10 hours to compensate that. So that is called dedication. So just ask, what is dedication to a person who is going to gym, who is having a good muscular body. So just ask this person that what is the meaning of dedication. He will tell you that yes, whether you are feeling sick or doesn't matter, you have to go to the gym on daily basis. You have to spend 2 hours on daily basis. So that's why he has got that kind of physique, right? So if a person who is not dedicated, he cannot achieve anything in his life. If you want to achieve something, you have to keep your dedication on, and there is no need of motivation. If you are a dedicated person, there is no need of motivation. Okay, if you are a dedicated person that you have decided, yes, I have to do this no matter what is the situation. Okay, so if you are a dedicated person, then there is no need of motivation. Motivation is always temporary, but dedication is permanent. Are you getting my point? Dedication is permanent, but motivation is always temporary. Okay, so there are some other things like if you want to recover from these problems, like if you don't want to become frustrated, if you don't want to become irritated, irritated, if you don't want to become irritated, and if you don't want that, you should be like your confidence should be low. So then you have to practice a lot of things. You have practice, because what happens, practice makes a man perfect. If you practice a lot, if you revise the subjects a lot of times, then you will be getting confidence. Yes, I can do it. Okay, how you will get the confidence? Not by talking, just by doing the practice. Okay, if you are studying one subject, if you are doing practice, if you remember that particular concept, so definitely you will feel confident. Yes, I can do it. If you don't revise it, how you will get the confidence? Okay, so revise as many times as you can, because you are taking a drop here, you will be having a lot of time, right? Definitely you can devote 10 hours. And why I'm telling you 10 hours, because out of 14 hours I'm telling you 10 hours. Oh sorry, out of 24 hours I'm telling you 10 hours only. Okay, in the remaining 14 hours, do whatever you want to do, yeah. Okay, but at least 10 hours give on the daily basis. Okay, for the 6 months or 7 months, whichever time span you will be having. Okay, solve more and more numericals. So there are, see, in the gate exam is completely based on numericals, right? We understand this gate exam is majorly there are numerical portion in the gate exam. So if you are going for this gate exam, so please solve more and more numericals, because if you will not solve, so try to go for more and more test series. Okay, so there are so many test series available in the market. Take all the test series and please try to solve more and more numericals. I'm telling you like this, understand this. Okay, if I'm telling you like this, please understand this. Okay, because the practice will make you perfect. Now you have to have patience. Okay, suppose whenever you feel like you are frustrated, you are irritated, don't forget your target. Okay, don't think like it's not my cup of tea. Don't leave the preparation in between. Okay, finish it. If you have started something, you have to finish it. Okay, please have some dedication towards your goal. Okay, you need to have patience at the time. Suppose if you are getting frustrated, if you are getting irritated, because suppose you are not living at your home and you are feeling like you are missing your parents, you are missing the home food, because these kind of things used to happen with me. I missed my parents so much, because that was the first time when I was not at my home. Okay, I missed my home food so much, because I never cooked for a single time before that drop year. So I used to start cooking at the time. And definitely you will miss your if you're not living at your home, definitely you will miss your food which is made by your home, made by your mom. Okay, so these kind of things will happen. So at the time you have to be patient. You have to be patient. That time you cannot think like it's not my cup of tea, I don't want to do this anymore, and you are leaving your preparation in the month of October and November. Don't dare to do like this. You have invested your 1 year, you have invested the hard earned money, money which your parents have earned. Okay, so please have patience. And the next thing, don't compare yourself with anyone. Don't compare yourself with anyone in the life. Okay, please try to understand. Suppose you are going to any coaching, so there will be some people who are giving, because it used to happen with me when I used to go to class. So there was a class of 400 people at the time. Okay, so 400, more than 400 students were there in the single class. So what used to happen with me? Suppose if sir has given any kind of question, and when I'm giving when I've done this with question and I have raised my hand like this, so I used to see that there are so many people who has already done this question before me. Okay, so that time I used to get some kind of lack of confidence that yes, they people are doing they have more speed as compared to me. So that time I thought, why should I compare myself with those people? Why should I compare? It will only it will give me a lack of confidence only. Okay, it will not boost up my confidence. Yes, healthy competition is a good thing. If you are having a feeling of healthy competition, that is a good thing. But if you are comparing yourself with any other, that is not a good thing, beta. So please don't compare yourself with others. Otherwise, you'll feel like it's not my cup of tea and I cannot do this anymore. Those people will get the good rank. And these kind of thoughts will come in your mind. So please be aware of these kind of things. Next thing, self preparation, or I can say self punishment. Self preparation, that is different. Self punishment. Whenever you are going for something in your life, if you are going to achieve anything in your life, so there should be a rule of self punishment. Why I'm telling you like this? Try to understand. Okay, why I'm telling you like this? Try to understand. See, remember those days when we were in school. Remember those days when we were in school. So at the time, if suppose teacher has given us some kind of homework, teacher has given us some kind of homework. So we used to complete it on the next day basis. Okay, suppose they have given us homework today, so I have to complete it tomorrow, and definitely we used to complete this tomorrow. Why? Because there was a fear of getting beaten, or getting beaten up, because teacher will be having some kind of scale and I have to do this, and they will do like this. Okay, so they will punish us. So if we will not complete this particular thing, then they will punish us. So this kind of fear was there, and that's why we used to complete our homework. But here, when you will be taking a drop year, suppose you have made a schedule of studying 5 hours by self-study on daily basis. But suppose one day you are not doing that. So there is no punishment attached, or there is no punishment involved in that. So you will think like it is normal thing. Okay. So try to involve any kind of self-punishment in your schedule. Okay. Whenever you are breaking your schedule, try to involve some kind of self-punishment. It can be anything. Like suppose if you are not studying for today, just for any reason, doesn't matter. Reason should be valid or not valid. It is excuse only. Okay, if you are not able to study for 1 day or 2 days just because of any other reason, so try to give any kind of self punishment to you. Okay, it can be anything. It can be anything like I for 1 day I will not eat. For one time I will not eat any food. For 7 days I will not go out of my home. Any punishment you can give. Okay, so please try to do this so that next time you'll think about it. That what if I'm not completing this thing today? So what if I'll be yes, definitely I'll be getting any kind of punishment. So that kind of fear should be there in your mind. Okay, only that you will be able to follow your schedule. Are you getting my point, all of you? Are you getting my point, all of you? Okay, Venkata is asking something. So my gate score is just qualified 30. What should I do now? Should I apply for winter or I have to give next day? But Venkata, I will give you just one advice. If you have a confidence, okay, because you are already prepared for gate exam once, right? You're already prepared for gate exam once. So if you have that confidence, just go for drop here. Okay, if your financial situation allows you to take a drop here, you can go for that. Okay, suppose if you're getting a good rank after the drop year, then nobody will ask you what you had done in the drop year, because you can justify that. Yes, I have prepared for this. Okay, but be sure that in that drop year you will be having a good rank. Okay, you will be devoting all of your time to this GATE exam only. Okay, you will not be distracted. Just do a promise to yourself. Okay. Now there should be a provision of self-celebration also, or self-appreciation also. I'm telling you like this because what happens if we don't have this kind of, suppose if you are able to follow your schedule for 1 month or 1 week. I'm talking about 1 week. Suppose if you are following your schedule for 1 week continuously, so just have one day on which you can go and you can have some kind of pizza. You can go with your friends also, not on daily basis. Huh? It should be on weekly basis, of 15 days on 15 days basis, or 2 week basis. Okay, it should not be daily basis. That like suppose today you are studying for 5 hours, then you are going with your friends for 2 hours. No, it should not be like that. It should happen on the weekly basis. Like yes, in a weekday, definitely this is also required. Yeah, otherwise you will be getting irritated. You will be getting frustrated. Okay, definitely if you are studying only, then you will be getting irritated. You will be getting frustrated. So in the weekdays, on one day you can go these kind of things. Like suppose 6 days you are studying continuously. So yes, you have done something. Okay, so celebrate that. It should be also there. So celebrate that. So out of those 30 days in a month, you can take 2 days or 3 days just to celebrate yourself. Okay, so just you can have some kind of pizza, or you can have some of your favorite food, some of your favorite food. You can go with your friends here and there just for time pass. Okay, so you can do these kind of things. it should not be on daily basis. Okay, so there should be a self punishment. There should be a or a provision of self appreciation or self celebration. Okay, so that it will boost your confidence. It will give you some kind of relaxation in your mind. Okay, so it is also necessary. So now the most important thing, you must be having a plan A or plan B. Okay, suppose you are thinking that, see, you are thinking like you will be getting a good rank because you are preparing a lot. So you are getting a good rank in the GATE exam. Okay, fine, no issue. But what if you don't get a good rank in the GATE exam? What if? Because people do not think about it. Because what I have observed, generally people don't think about this. That what should we do after that? After if we fail in the GATE exam? See, I have seen that movie Chichore. In Chichore also they say like this: that success के बाद का plan सबके पास होता है, but if we fail, then what to do? कोई नहीं बताता. Okay, so these kind of things are there in the movie Chichore. Because, and I like that statement, yeah, because we all have the plans of success. That yes, if I get a good rank, then I will go to PSU, I will go to masters from IIT, I will go to foreign institutes. We all know about these things. But what if I do not get a good rank in the GATE exam? Tab kya karunga? Okay, then we don't know. Nobody tells us this. So always have a plan B. I don't know what is your plan B. Whether you want to go for your family business, whether you want to go for any private job, whether you want to go for any other course. Okay, so I don't know what is your plan B, but just have a plan B in case you fail in planning. Okay, just have this plan B. But why a plan B is always required in life? See, it is not about GATE only. It is always required in life, because what happens if you want to achieve anything in your life and you make a plan for that. But what if you don't achieve that? So then also you need to deal with that situation. Okay, generally people don't have plan B, so that's what they got, like they feel depressed because they don't even understand that what to do now. Okay, because they did not even think about this, how to deal with this situation. So please prepare yourself to deal with these kind of situations, because that is very depressing situation when you don't achieve anything and you don't have plan B now. So then that is very depressing situation. Okay, and it will waste your time only. So always have a plan B. Always think about the other exams also. Okay, think about the other exams. There are so many other exams. Yeah. If you're preparing for the GATE exam, you are already prepared with other exams also. Like you can go for ISRO, DRDO, PRC. You can go for SSC exams. You can go for IRB exams. You can go, only non-technical you have to study. Otherwise, technical portion is already completed. You can go for IAS exam also as well. IAS is a little bit tougher than GATE exam, but yes, you can try for that. So these kind of things. So there must be always there must be a plan B. Okay. So this is all about for this. This is all from my side. So thank you very much. So now, if you have any doubt regarding your challenges and anything about it, you can ask me. Okay. So if you have any queries, you can ask me. So there was one query, sir. Is it possible to get good rank in GATE this 5 months? Beta, yes, it is possible. How to remember concepts? Beta, if you want to remember the concepts for GATE, so you have to revise it so many times. Okay. Suppose what happens with us? Suppose if you are watching a movie. See, what happens? What is the general philosophy? If we are watching a movie and if we are listening a particular song, then what is our general philosophy? So at the time, what we feel when we are watching a movie, suppose if you have watched 3 Idiots, so when you will come out from the theater, you will discuss the scenes with your friends, and too many times. Suppose you are discussing today with one friend, tomorrow with another friend, and after that with other friends. So you will be remembering those scenes because you have already discussed with others. So that means you have revised those things with others, right? Unknowingly, you didn't know that you are revising, but you have already revised those things with your friends. So definitely that's why you are, or I can say you are. Those things are easy to remember just because you have already revised. But what about studies? We don't revise it. Okay, we have studied for one time and we think like it will. We will remember this for forever, but it will not happen. Why? Because we have not revised it. So try to do it with your friends. Suppose you have studied one subject, so and ask your friends also who is also preparing. So tell them that yes, today we are going to do any kind of discussion on this, and please try to do any kind of these kind of discussions on daily basis with your friends. So if you are revising with the discussion, so you will be getting another's point of view also, your point of view also they are getting. So it will be beneficial for both of you. Okay, so you have to do these kind of things. If you want to remember the formulas, so write those formulas as many times as you can. So if you are writing a single formula for 50 times, I can give you the guarantee that you will not forget that particular formula. Okay, so that's what you can do. So my first target is work for CS and I don't know. First thing that there is PhD means direct PhD is okay, but indirect PhD also is wrong. But indirect PhD means you don't need to do masters. What is the meaning of direct PhD is that is you don't need to do masters. That is the meaning of direct PhD. Okay. It is there is nothing like indirect PhD. Okay, indirect PhD means you just go for masters and then after you have to do the PhD. Okay, there is nothing like indirect PhD. What you're asking, sir, or not means during a job we can do a PhD means job and PhD both together. Yes, but a job and PhD you can do, but at the time you will not get any stipend. Okay, if you are doing any kind of job and you are doing any kind of job and PhD together, so in that case you will not be getting any kind of stipend. Otherwise, you can do. So how to increase my full test marks? Harsha, just try to improve your full test marks by just suppose first of all you need to analyze that what are the mistakes you are doing. Harsha, can you tell me what are the general mistakes you are doing? Is it a conceptual mistake or is it a calculation mistake or what kind of mistakes you are doing in the test series? So according to that, I can suggest you that what you should do. Okay, first of all, you need to analyze now what mistakes you people are doing. Harsha, can you tell me which mistakes you are doing in the test series? Like it is a conceptual mistake or is it a calculation mistake? Can you tell me, Harsha? Oh, sir, if I failed in GATE exam, can I have plan B as appearing GATE for next year? If so, should I go to institute next year also? If it is your plan B, suppose if you are giving GATE exam in the final year and if you fail in the GATE exam and your plan B was that yes, if you will take a drop here, definitely you can go for that. There's no big deal. You can take a 1 year drop. But suppose if you're already taking a drop here and if you are still failed in the GATE exam and your plan B is to again prepare for the GATE exam, then you need to think about this. Because if you're taking 2 years of drop, if suppose if you're getting a good rank also, then people will ask you what you have done in the first year. So that means you have successfully wasted your 1 year now. In the second year, you have prepared well, but in the first year, you are not prepared well. So what you have done in the first year? So be prepared for these kind of questions. Okay. If suppose you're getting a year one also in the second year. So if you are going to any PSU, they will definitely ask what you have done in the previous year. Okay. So you need to be prepared for these kind of questions. Harsha, please tell me on what pieces you are saying that suppose, okay, I will tell you both sides. So if there are some mistakes which are on calculation based, suppose you are getting less marks due to calculation mistake. So you need to work hard on your calculation. Okay, please do any calculation, whatever the calculation you are doing while practicing the question. So just use the virtual calculator because we have virtual calculator in our exam. We don't have that other calculator, right? So we need to rely on the virtual calculator and we need to do practice a lot on the virtual calculator. If you have a conceptual problems like your concepts are not good and these kind of concepts you don't know, so make yourself too sound in the concepts also. Okay, just be prepared for that subject first. After that, give the test series. Okay, as simple as that. So basically in 2021 me 30 marks और एग्जाम में भी इतना आया. उस टाइम 2 पेपर वीक था कम्युनिकेशन एंड एनालॉग. अब उनको करने के चक्कर में पुराना पेपर का क्वेश्चन मिस हो जा रहा है. Harsha, that's what I told you now. You have to revise on daily basis, beta. If you have studied some subjects in the previous year, okay, and you are not revising those subjects in this year, then definitely you will forget those subjects. It's a human tendency. It's a human tendency. If we are not revising any kind of thing, we will forget that. It's human tendency. It's not happening with you. It happens with everyone. So that's why I'm telling you now. You need to revise all those subjects which you studied last year. You need to revise that. If you're not revising those subjects, then definitely you will forget. So please make your schedule like that. Suppose you are studying 4 hours or 5 hours for the new subjects and remaining 2 hours for the old subjects. So you have to make your schedule like this. Okay, Harsha? Please try to do this. Previous year में GATE Academy में थी. Okay, fine, Harsha. Doesn't matter if you previous year in the GATE Academy or any other coaching institute. Doesn't matter. But if you have forgot those subjects, you have to revise that subject. Yeah? You have to revise it. Please understand that. Okay. If you are not revising, then how will you remember? Suppose if you want to remember a song, how many times we sing that song, then it will go in our mind. Then we will be remembering. Suppose if you are listening to a song for the first time, you will definitely not remember that song. But if you like that song, what will happen? You will listen it again and again, again and again, again and again, at least 10 times, 12 times, 15 times. Okay. And you are interested. Then after 15 times, you will remember that song. But what about studies? We are not even interested in studies. So at least you have to study more than 15 times to remember all the things on your tips. Are you getting my point? So please try to understand. If you listen a song, suppose if you're listening a song from 3 to 4 times, then you will learn that song. Then you will remember this at least 3 to 4 times. But here we are studying. And if you're thinking like in the one time, you will remember each and everything, how will it possible? We are not even interested in the studies, right? So at least you have to study 5 times, 6 times, 7 times so that you will remember something. So please understand this. How much marks required to get? I'm taken IIT Mumbai or IIT Madras. Oh, sorry, IIT Madras. It will be IIT Madras. But Mr. Azad, you can watch these kind of things on Google because I don't remember exact data. But if you want to go in IITs, I also don't know your stream now. So if you are talking about mechanical, I can tell about mechanical because I'm aware about that. If you are talking about electrical, I'm not aware about the exact data of electrical. So you can search it on Google easily. You will find it easily. So how to certain study for long period of time. So Mr. Javed Sheikh, there is a dedicated session for this. How to study. So that session was taken by me only. So you can watch that particular session. How to study for long hours and how to sit for long hours. Can I prepare from second year? Mr. Rani Jayachandran. Beta, yes, you can go from second year also because the majority of subjects in the GATE exam are from second year and third year. So you can start your preparation in the second year. And it will be very beneficial for you because if you're starting in the second year, then you'll be getting knowledge of all the subjects in the second year itself. So it will be very helpful in their semester exam also. Okay. So बाग 22 days बढ़ा दिया है तो सर उसको कैसे करेंगे? बाग 22 days बढ़ा दिया है मतलब डिले हो गया एग्जाम बाग का ऐसा? Where is GATE Academy? Mr. Janani, first of all, it is not GATE Academy, it is the GATE Academy because there are two institutes. One is the GATE Academy, and we are from the GATE Academy, and one more institute is there, that is GATE Academy. So we are from the GATE Academy, and the head office is in Bangalore. And we provide some online courses also, so you can just visit our website for these kind of details. Okay. Generally, Sidhu, all these things, BAG, ISRO, GATE are having the similar syllabus. Okay, if you see the syllabus, so the syllabus is similar. Okay, so there's no need to worry about that. Okay, so it's not like that. There will be a slight difference in the syllabus. It may happen that there are some topics in the GATE exam which are not there in DRDO, which are not there in BRC, or which are not there in ISRO, or vice versa also can happen. Okay, so it can also happen. So you don't need to worry about that. So I think I've taken all the questions till now. So please be prepared for all these kind of things. I told you all the challenges. Please be prepared for this and focus on your preparation and believe in yourself. Yes, you can do it. Definitely, you can do it. Anyone can do it. Anyone can crack the GATE exam. Okay, who has got the suppose if one person who is getting a year one, he is not having a scenes like this. Okay, he's also a normal person. Okay, so yes, if anyone can do, definitely you can also do. Okay, so just be focused on your preparation. That's it. Okay. Harsha, so BARC is postponed, so it doesn't matter. So you will be having enough time now. So first of all, see the syllabus of the BARC exam. Just see the previous year questions. We are also conducting some BARC previous year questions. We are also conducting some sessions in which we are solving BARC previous year questions. So please attend those sessions. You will be getting a rough idea that how which kind of questions are there. Okay. So please prepare for that. Okay. So thank you so much. So it was nice meeting you people. It was nice session and you are being a nice audience. Thank you so much. We'll meet soon. Till then, bye bye.